Try to get a little closer to the ramp. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Today is Sunday, July 20th, 2025. It's 5:22 in the afternoon, and it's 87 degrees in New York still. It says it's going to rain shortly, so I hopefully get this little RC session in first. You believe July is almost done? What's scary about that is I always feel like once July is over, the summer is over. Matter of fact, last year, I don't think we got into the pool one time. I don't think we made it one time in the pool. Because what happens is the weather starts getting a little cooler at night, cooler in the morning, so the water is not so hot. And there you go. I mean, the summer's over. Luckily, I really enjoy the winter coming up because I could still goof around with the RCs all the way up until like maybe December until it gets too cold. Then we have all the crawling courses I'm building for, I'll take the course that I'm building outside, bring it inside. Anyway, I enjoyed this truck so much yesterday that I ordered the black one for my birthday coming up. My birthday is August 16th. But I really enjoyed the Granite more than all the others. And don't get me wrong, the Arrma Big Rock is really nice, but this Granite did triple flips like it was nothing. So I bought the brushless. Well, they're both brushless, but I bought the clipless. And this green one will probably be on eBay shortly for a really good price because I don't want two of them. I have to say, even though this has clips and I don't like clips, the clips in this are a lot easier to put in than most because they give you, first of all, they're tethered so they're not going to fall away, and they're coated clips, so they just go in a lot easier. So if I ever had to deal with a truck with clips, this is one I wouldn't mind. Now that I'm thinking about it and putting these clips in so easy, I still like the one I just got. It's still easier than doing this. Like I'm having a hard time getting this last clip in. Three of them went in easy. This one's not easy. I don't know what's going on. And that's the problem with clips, at least for me, most of the time. What the hell's going on? Did it move? Okay, I got it. But yeah, that was the nicest truck. I had 5 of them out yesterday, and that Granite was stupid. I mean, it literally did a triple flip my first run like nothing. I didn't take the vortex jump in yesterday because just when I was going to do it, it was dying the battery. These lantern flies are all over the place. They're killing me. They are killing me. Yeah, I can't believe it's over. The summer's almost over. Anyway, like I said in the description, I appreciate everyone who likes and subscribes. I appreciate everyone who just watches the video for a second. I know these aren't the best scripted videos because everything is just off the top at the moment. It's basically in beta. I'm basically just getting used to the way everything works. Trust me, I have 3 dozen cameras and lighting systems and all kinds of other things. I actually have editors who do professional work for my other business that would help me with this. But right now, I'm just doing this like this. I'm not looking to get that far yet. I'm getting comfortable, and then, I'll do step by step. What I will say is I have a few giveaways. I already did a giveaway a few weeks ago. And since he was my first giveaway, I actually sent him 2 items, and he could contest to that. Next week, I'll have an RC crawler that I'm giving away in a video game. When I reach 500, I'll be giving away this Vortex right here, the one that you're watching in the video. And when I hit 1,000, I'll be giving away an RC and a few other things like a few video games, one of those Ambernick or Pow Kitty handhelds that have thousands of games on it, and a few other cool things. Trust me when I tell you, even for 500, I think that's a nice giveaway, the Vortex. But for 1,000, you'll never see the giveaways that I'm giving away for 1,000. You would think I just hit 1,000,000 with what I'm going to give away. And that's just because I appreciate everybody, every one of you guys. So let's see, is this going to actually do a jump or what? What's going on? I don't know why I can't get the speed up. Do I have it on low? No. Maybe I have something wrong. Let's see. Maybe it was not on. Let's see. So as you can see, the Vortex is not a jump-in machine. Not this one anyway, because this is the brush version. And I know there's so many people who change it up, but that's not me. I'm not doing all that. I'm giving this one away to you guys. And if you guys want to change it all up, be my guest. Now let's take out, I'm going to call this the jelly bean because that's how it jumped yesterday. Ready, people? Let's see how we got it. Let's see. My fault. My fault. I gotta check the body because it sounds like maybe it came in. Let's see. Come here, body. Let's see. How you doing? I think everything's okay. Battery's still in there tight. Good. Okay. I bought 2 ramps. This is the smaller of the 2 ramps, and I realized it's not a great ramp. It was probably $200 or something like that on Amazon, but there's a few things that's not good about it. The other one is a better one. It's just a little bigger, but I will start taking that one out. This one, you see the arms on the side, they stick out. So if for some reason your RC hits that, it'll crash right into it. It happened twice. The better ramp, those arms are tucked in behind the back, so you can't get hung up on them. Plus, this one's already buckling. You see it in the back? I mean, I haven't had anything bigger than a 10 scale on it, and it's buckling. The other one I bought says it could handle up to 5 scales, so let's see. Let's see, you ready, people? Hope this don't scare people. What do you think? Here we go. You know what it is? I'm almost a little nervous to give it too much power because I know how noisy it is. And it is 5 o'clock on a Sunday. Let's try again. Let me make sure the battery's still in there. Yep. You know, the one thing I noticed about the Valario and the MJX, the components inside, the double-sided tape is always loose. Sometimes, like I used the the JK07, the 7-scale crawler yesterday for the first time, the components were already loose. It's a crawler. Never used it before. So they still have a little bit of a, I know it's a new company. MJX, I don't know how old they are, but I know Valario just turned 4 years because they had that bootleg sale. Literally, there was only one item on their whole website that was cheaper. Everything else you could get cheaper all year on Amazon. And I called them out on it too. Don't tell us you're having some super 4-year sale. Meanwhile, you raise the price and then you bring it back down to the regular price. That's bootleg. Then they said they were going to announce 4 new RCs and they gave you a picture of one. I think it was a Lancer or something. Everybody's waiting in the live stream and they never announce it. And then they say, oh, kind of psych, we'll tell you guys in the fall. You don't want to be known as the clickbait. You don't want to do it. If you're going to, at least you already showed us what one looked like. At least, at the very least, show us what the one was. Instead, you didn't show us what none of them were. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I like their stuff. I like everybody's stuff, right? I'm not going to say it's better because it's definitely not better. You get more value out of some of their RCs because you get the lights and everything included. Like, I wish these Granites had lights. People may, I guess when you're bashing, people may say you don't need them. But sometimes when I'm out here at night, especially in the winter when it gets dark at 4:30, you kind of need them because at least you could kind of still goof around in the night. At least have the light kits. Traxxas, Red Cat, even if they don't have the lights with them, there's always the kits you can buy. Like I have the Raptor Ultimate coming. I think it's coming Wednesday. It was supposed to come in the end of July, and then don't ask me what happened. Now it's coming. It finally shipped. I should have it Wednesday. But I already have all the lights for it. I already bought all the extra parts for it. Now, do I wish they did certain things like include the fan? Come on, Traxxas. It's $650. It's the Ultimate. Why isn't the fan included? I don't know. I still like them. I'm not going to say I don't like them. I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy them anymore. But the Ultimate should have everything. It should have everything that I don't need to do. It should even have the light kit already. But I like the fact that I could add that stuff. So I bought it all. I bought the lights. I bought the fan for it. I think it comes with the module already for the remote. And it also, I think, comes with 1 or 2 modules for the inside. So, I mean, at least you have that option. And once I get that Raptor, I still have the original Raptor R that came out, last year. I have a red one that I never used yet. And when I say never used it, I mean I never put a battery in it yet. And what that means is it's probably going to go on sale because I don't need 2 of them. I bought the light kit for that one. All the extra light pieces I didn't put on it yet. So when I sell it, I'll sell it with everything. I won't just sell it with, the RC. I'll sell it with all the lights and everything included. So everybody will get a complete package already. I just wish Arrma did it. But, like I said, I still have, if I told you I probably have 25 or 30 RCs that I didn't run a battery in yet. I still have a few I didn't even take out of the box. Like, I didn't even cut the tape on the box. Like, I have the Son of a Digger, the new Freestyle edition, the 8 scale. I didn't even take it out of the box yet. Most of them I'll take out of the box, put the batteries in, even if I don't use it, like I did with this Granite, the green one yesterday, like I did with this black one today. Well, I didn't even put the battery in it yet. I'm not using it yet. This is my birthday gift to myself, one of them, so I'm not gonna use it yet. Plus, I know it works just like this green one. But yeah, I literally have, even the 18 and the 24 scale. At one point, I was buying every new, I just got 3 or 4 of them last week. Hobby Plus came out with a few new ones, and FMS comes out with a few new ones. Then I even have the new axle coming out on the 23rd, I think, the 18 or 24 scale. What is it? Toyota something. I have it pre-ordered already. But I am slowing down on those because FMS keeps coming out with different, same models, just different paint and this and that. I already have all the ones that I really like. Like I have a white Toyota. It's an 18 scale. I can't think of the name of it, but it's from Fair RC. They hooked it up. It's wicked. So do I need 5 more that are not even the same quality or that I have to add the weight wheels to and all this other stuff? I just don't need it. So I'm slowing down. I'm only buying something now if it's a new body. Like that new Axle's a new body. The few from Hobby Plus last week were at least new bodies to me. I didn't have them. But I'm not buying the same. FMS keeps coming out with the same RCs with a different paint. They'll throw wheel, sometimes they'll throw wheel weights on them, sometimes, but it's basically the same truck. I mean, matter of fact, I'm gonna sell some because how many do I need? I don't need 6 of the same. So I'm gonna keep 1 or 2. I'm gonna give 1 away to you guys eventually, and I'll sell the rest. I pay for these, so I have to fund these RCs, right? Yeah, this just runs so smooth, but I don't know why I keep hearing like a body pop. I don't know why I keep hearing the body pop. It's not stuck nowhere, so why are they making that noise? Unless of it, you know what it could be? The battery strap inside. I have to find a way to strap the strap down because that could be making noise because the battery is nice and tight. Oh, just hit the corner. Why is that? Why is that hitting the corner? That's weird. Look at the corner. Hold on. I'm hitting. Let me pick up my new black one so it don't get by accident damaged. This is my baby for my birthday. But I don't know why the wheel's rubbing. Look, it's rubbing. Why is that? And let me take this and put it here. Since this is going to be the giveaway. Hold on. I mean, it actually isn't that slow. I guess the reason why I don't jump so well is because I'm only picking up speed for like a few feet. If I had a lot more space, it would probably hit the jump a lot better. But I'm giving this one away, so I don't want to damage it anyway. Let me shut it off. I do have the 2 brushless versions, the 4-wheel and the 2-wheel. That's why I'm giving this one away because I don't want 3 of the same. To be honest, I don't even want 2 of the same, but I bought the 3rd one, not realizing it was the same RC. That's what happens when you buy something in the middle of the night or early in the morning. At least with me, that's what happens. Okay, this is off. All right, so that'll be waiting for somebody eventually when I hit 500, the Vortex. And who knows, if I hit 500 fast, I may even give away something else. I'm just assuming the 500 is going to come at the same pace I'm doing. But if for some reason this 500 hits quick, I'll probably give away, two something like the Vortex. Okay, let's see. Why is this rubbing? I don't know. Let's see. Ah. That was my fault again. It landed on its wheels, but because I don't have the gas going, it doesn't take off. It just bounces like a basketball. That's my fault. It's funny, I got a lot of brown grass over here. You know, it's a hit or miss. When I bought this house over here 13 years ago, I added the sprinkler system. I think it's 6 or 7 zones. And the first time we got the water bill, they used to give us a water bill every 3 months. Now they do it every month because I guess it's less crazy every month. But anyway, long story short, the first time I got the water bill, I called up the water company because I thought there was a problem. I said, wait a minute, I must have a leak. And they said, no, this is what you use, blah, 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 blah. I said, what the? I told my cousins in Tennessee, I told my cousins in Michigan, they thought I was lying. Even now, on a hot month, my water bill could be $500. That's for the water, not the landscaper, the water. I mean, is that nuts? And again, I don't have a house with 50 zones. I think I have 6. I either have 6 or 7. I think I have 6. I think I have 5 regular zones and one's a drip line, I think. But that's crazy. Anyway, long story short, my neighbors to the left or to the right don't have sprinkler systems. And granted, my grass usually looks better because my guy kills the weeds where their guys don't kill the weeds. But I don't know if it looks that much better. That's what I was telling my neighbor on the corner because he also spends a lot on his lawn. And he's like, my neighbor to the left of me spend nothing. I spend $5,000 a year and it definitely don't look $5,000 better. And I said the same thing. I don't know if my lawn looks that much better. The landscaper is $200 a month, but anytime he does anything else, it could range for an extra $50 to an extra $500, depending on what he's doing. This year, I kind of slowed it down because I realized sometimes I let him do whatever he wanted to do. And then instead of having a $200 bill some months, it was never under like $5. And the grass never looked better anyway. So it's like, hell no, I'm not doing it. So this year, my wife and I said, maybe we shouldn't even put the water on and see what the difference is. But I caved in and put the water on anyway. Like today's 87. It shows it's going to rain tonight, but I have the sprinkler system off. I have the rain sensor that's supposed to go on and off with the rain. Don't work so great. Now there's a new system I know that works with like the Wi-Fi that if it's going to rain, it senses it and it does it like it automatically sets it that way. I asked my guy and they seemed like they were lost. So I got to find like a specialist who does it and maybe get rid of these. But I'll tell you what, when I bought the house 13 years ago, I didn't mind spending money on I spent money on everything. Everything that you're looking at, the stones, the steps, the pavement, the grass, everything except that tree in front is new. The trees going all the way around, all 200 of them are new. I mean, the roof, the windows, the kitchens, the bathrooms. I didn't mind it. It was my first house. I wanted to go all out. 13 years later, I'm not so, I don't love spending the money on stuff. We just spent, just to trim those trees now that I put up, didn't realize just trimming some of them was $1,800 last year. Now this year I have to do the other half. I didn't realize I was going to spend, $2,000 a year on trimming trees. I mean, yeah, home ownership, I don't love it. And what's crazy is technically it's not killing me. I don't know how young kids do it these days. I don't know how, I guess that's why there's not too many young kids in these neighborhoods, because I don't know how, they cover everything. It's literally insane. Back in the day, you could have a regular job and regular people bought homes, even though my parents didn't, because I guess we were on the poorer side. But a lot of families, if you worked, steady, you had a house. My mom and dad, we lived underneath my grandmother because my mom was really attached to her mom. So she didn't want to leave her. So instead, we stayed downstairs in a little tiny apartment in a neighborhood that was growingly getting worse and worse and worse. By the time I was 10 years old, it was really down the drain, which, my mom's not here no more, but I told her when she was alive, that was a mistake she made because I bought this house in this neighborhood before my son was born for my son. I know it has a great school system, it's safe, but if all of a sudden some crazy thing happened and this neighborhood took a turn for the worse and everything went downhill and the crime went up, I wouldn't stay here. If my mom didn't want to move, I would have to give her the option and say, you could come with us, but my son comes first. We got to go. My mom didn't do that, so. You know, I used to keep that as a badge of on, a badge of, you know, I was born and raised in the Bronx. I went through everything most people go through, all the crazy stuff. But, you know, sometimes I think it would have been nice also growing up without all of those other, you know, like maybe one of the reasons I dropped out of school, well, there was a few reasons. A, they didn't know how to handle ADHD back then like they do today. But I also like the fights and the craziness that was going on after school. It was just nuts. Then again, I guess I wouldn't be who I am today, right? If I, you know, it is what it is for a purpose. Okay, let's try it again. You ready? Set, go. Boy, that was a little flip. It even does little flips with ease. I'm telling you, it does it with ease, with ease. Think we could get one more in? Or can we do a really big one now? I'm telling anybody, if you're looking for a flip truck, don't look no further. I mean, it's the perfect size. I think anything bigger is a pain in the neck to lug out. Matter of fact, I just tried to use, I bought the Bronco, the 8-scale Bronco from FMS, Ridge Racer. That was an accident, a long story, but anyway, I hate that thing. I tried to use it just now. You need 2 batteries, which I don't understand. It has a connector for 2 batteries. If you only put one in, it won't work. Even if I put like a big battery in, it still won't work. So you need 2 batteries, and I still couldn't get it to work just now. But it has clips on the front, it has clips in the back underneath it, like a stupid spot to have it. And I like that Bronco. Actually, that Bronco, they just came out with the 18 scale that looks just like that Bronco, like that. I don't even know what they call it. And I just pre-ordered that one. I like the design of the big one. I just don't like the 7 scale portion of it. I wish it was 10 scale. I don't like the fact that you need to put 2 batteries in. Now, maybe you could use 1 battery if you have like a special adapter. I don't know. But the 2 battery thing is also, don't like it. Oh, hold on, I see my truck. See, I see, hold on. Look what happened. They got stuck. Got stuck. I gotta say, that's the only thing, I guess nothing's perfect, right? I wish this sat down a little bit. Maybe on that one it does. Because this one, it looks like it's a little high. Maybe on the clipless one, it sits a little better. Like I said, I guess nothing's perfect, right? But for jumping, this is as close as you're gonna get. And I think it's the perfect size. That's what I mean by the side, people. You see how it got caught up? Right here, because it sticks out. No good. That happened to me, and it happened to somebody else using my ramp yesterday. The better ramp, it's hidden in the back, so you can't do that. Granted, it hasn't happened often. I think in the last 3 days, it only happened 3 times. But if I was going faster, I mean, no good. Now I know next time if anybody buys a ramp, make sure these arms settle in back here. They don't come out to the side. Dangerous for your RC. I think it's also making the ramp buckle. Again, I didn't know. I bought 2 of them. Now I know. Oh, let me see something. How's the battery? Yeah, it's just the plug that's loose. I got to get that plug plugged a little better, just because it's loose right now. Okay, let's try again. Ah, landed on its feet. I didn't keep the wheels going, so it bounced like a basketball again. Ah. Let me see, maybe I could see it from this way and do it better. Hit the side, right? What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot video, not live like this, but I'm going to shoot video from different angles so you can see the jumps better. Oh, what's going on again? I don't know why. I gotta fix the wheels. I don't think they're straight. Let me see something. Maybe a little better. Okay. You know, let me see if I could bring you guys in a little closer. Like I said, when I make the video, when I make an actual video, I'll have different, what do you call it? But let me see if I could actually, so you guys could actually see the jump. Again, don't buy a ramp. You see how the back is buckling again? Not a good ramp. Actually, I'm gonna put a link to the good ramp and a link to this one so that people don't make the mistake and buy this one. Not a good ramp. I used it for 3 days and it's already buckling. Again, I hit it twice. A friend of mine hit the side once because those arms don't belong on that side, outside like that. They belong tucked in. But who knew, right? I only bought the first 2 ramps. Who knew? Nope. Did a good jump. Did it like 4 times, but didn't land. Tomorrow, we're supposed to be going to the beach. I have to say I'm not a fond person for the beach. I don't like sand. I don't like traffic. Good thing my wife's going. I'm not taking my Hellcat out there because I don't trust it. But I'm not a beach person anymore. I'm doing it for my son, for my wife. But I hate the beach. And this is a beach with like the ocean. It's not like those little bullcrap beaches. And yeah, I don't love it. I just don't love how long, you know, getting there is an hour. If you're lucky with no traffic on the way back is an hour. But for some reason, a lot of times it's double that. And it's just, man, you're hot on the way back. Probably don't have the drinks that you need on the way back. Man, don't love it. I was thinking of bringing an RC on the beach, but probably not a good idea. My son will have no interest in it, and the other kids will probably just destroy it. And I don't care if my son destroys it, but I don't want other kids destroying it. Okay, let's see if we could go. Let's see if we could just do a regular one. I'm learning, people. I'm learning. That one landed right on the hood. I figured once I learn, and then if I take it to a skate park, but I don't really have any skate parks near me. But imagine if this was landing on concrete all those times, forget it. It would be busted already. At least it's landing on dirt. Granted, the dirt is still, you know, hard. It could still break things, but okay, let's try one more for the road. Oh, good one. Another good one. Should I go for 3 for 3 before I go? Should I go 3 for 3? Oh, that would have been a good one. I should have done it. You see how, like, if you step on the gas in midair, the thing flips. Uh-oh, something's wrong or what? Ooh, see that thing almost flies. Everything okay with the wheels or what? This wheel in the back starting to look like it's... Oh, I bet you that wheel is loose. Yeah, I should probably check these before I jump them, but you could tell that back wheel is a little loose. So before I lose a lug, I will call it a day. It's hot out here, but I'm not complaining because it'll be cold soon. And then I'll be complaining about the cold. Matter of fact, what time is it? It's only 6. I will be back out here for sure. I'm probably gonna grab some food. And it's too beautiful of a night. You see the cable sticking out the side? What the? Look at the cable, hold on. Let me bring it up more. Look at the cable, just hanging out the side. The hell? I feel like it's too, like this is too loose right here. And this cable is just, I gotta get that cable. I should get the cable in the strap. That would help a lot. Not the lightning bugs. What do you call those stupid lanternflies? They're everywhere, I swear to God. They are everywhere. Let me get one more jump, even though it has a loose wheel. And then I will eat and then come back. Should I go? I can't see the comments, but I have to figure out a way I could do both. So should I go crazy or should I do a simple jump? What do I think you guys are gonna say? Crazy. All right, I'm gonna go with the crazy. Let's go. Ready? Here we go. Woo. There we go. Woo. Man. Again, you know I really like this truck because the proof is right here. I bought the clipless black one for my birthday, just came today. And what I have to say about Amazon, I was tempted on buying that because in my mind I keep thinking they're gonna come out with a new one, and then I'm not gonna want the old one. But I really like it enough that I'll get rid of the green one and keep this one. And look at the body again on the green one. See what happens? I don't understand. Look, it's growing grass. I got a bee trying to hit me over here. But besides that, I mean, it's beautiful. That green one will be on eBay eventually because I don't want to keep two. Unless the only thing sometimes what I'm thinking is if I have two of something, maybe keep it for the parts because let's face it, I'm going to need new wheels. I can't use the shell because it's a different shell. I guess not, because I guess it depends on what those wheels cost. Because really, that's all I could use off this truck most likely. And if those wheels are not so expensive, it may be better off I just sell the truck, you know, for whatever and just buy the wheels. But like I said, it depends on what the wheels are. If the wheels are $100, I'm probably not going to sell that truck for that much more since it's a used, you know, and it has the clips. So I have to see, because then it may be better. Even with the, what do you call it, the Groms, the brushless ones are 5 times better than the brush versions. I mean, they're night and day. I just wish they didn't come out with them separate like that because I buy the brush versions, then I buy the brushless, and then I end up with 2. Same thing with the Vortex. I bought the brush Vortex, then they came out with the all-wheel drive brushless, then they came out with the 2-wheel drive brushless. And I bought both because I wasn't paying attention to this, you know, the third one that came out. I just wish they came out at the same time, or at least let you know they were coming out with them so that you know what you can buy. I don't like buying brushed. I like brushless. It usually means a lot more speed. Not 100% of the times. I did buy a few that are brushless, and actually the brushed was quicker for some crazy reason. But most of the time, it's a lot faster. So yeah, I don't know. Too many brushed motors. I'll be giving some away, selling some. Definitely giving this purple Vortex away. It's going, again, to 500. And it may even be more if I reach that 500 fast. If I reach that 500 subscriber fast, I may do the Vortex, and then I may do some, you know, either another car, truck, or maybe I'll even let the person pick a video game or something, maybe even give them a choice if something like that, you know, if it happens quicker than I expect. I can't wait for it to ship out already. I'm just reading somebody's comment about the new 4Runner that is coming out. Yeah, it's the SCX24 4Runner. I have mine coming next week. I have to say, that looks wicked. It's a new body style. I had no problem pre-ordering it. I'm just not pre-ordering anything else just because it's a color change, not doing it. All right, people, I'm going in to eat, get something to drink, but I will definitely be back tonight because it's beautiful out. Maybe I'll take out some, you know, I may take out some, I have like 3 different Bigfoots. I'm selling one, and I have 3 or 4 Bigfoots. I'm selling one with the clips. All the clipless ones I'm keeping. Maybe I'll take those out. Maybe I'll take, I want to take something else out that has not seen the daylight yet. And there's quite a few, so I don't know. All right, people. Hopefully I check everybody out in a little bit. I'm going to eat. I'm hungry. Again, thanks for watching, everyone. Ciao.